Good morning, Taurus. Welcome to your weekend read. This is for March 2nd and 3rd together combined. Just because I have a lot of work to do, and honestly, this is my second run through. I taped your morning read already for the weekend. It was a 45-minute read, and something was wrong with my phone. So half the video was wasted. Somehow the editing software disappeared, and then later on it reappeared, but it was too late by then. All right, so let's do this. This is going to be for March 2nd and 3rd. I'm going to use a Lion Strider Tarot for a 5-card spread. The first card is situation, second is Taurus, third surrounding, fourth is outcome, and then the underlying energy. I'm going to pull the Fashion Oracle cards by Camilla Morton, the Work Your Light Oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell, the Wisdom of the Oracle cards by Colette Baron-Reed, the Gateway Oracle cards by Denise Lynn, and then because it's the weekend and it's a little spiritual here for us, so I'm going to pull Buddha Wisdom Shakti Power cards by Laura Santi. I'll leave this up here. So let's get started with a 5-card spread for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 2nd and 3rd for the weekend here. March 2nd and 3rd, 2019. Can we please get a card representing the situation for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 2nd and 3rd, please? So right way up, yep. In the last read, I got Regeneration from Colette Baron-Reed's Oracle cards, and Breathe, speaking to, there was a lot of air energy, needing to, it was about communication, even needing to go outside and get in the fresh air and get that air energy in you. A lot of work-related stuff, and the Fashion Oracle cards were Manola Blahnik and Audrey Hepburn. Audrey Hepburn, who is also born on May 4th, and she's a Taurian. All right, but there we go. There's a situation. The Magician. All right, I like it. Can we get a card for Taurus? So situation is the Magician. Can we get a card for Taurus, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. One card representing Taurus. The Work Your Light Rebecca Campbell cards. It was, oh, there's an Egyptian woman on the front. It was something Keeper of the Light, or I don't know. And then the other one was Anna, Grandmother of Jesus. And the Gateway Oracle cards, these ones, it was manifesting success or something. Or, you know, the one with the fruit and the harvest kind of coming in. And what was the other one? I don't remember. And then for the other Wisdom Shakti cards, we got the Blue Dakini again and Amoga City. All about kind of air energy, a lot of air energy. Your spread had, oh, this is you, Taurus. The Hermit, okay. What's surrounding you? That's like double Virgo there. Let's see, what's surrounding you? What's surrounding you? So it looks like this weekend you're going to be spending time alone, possibly. It doesn't look very social. It looks like every opportunity is there available to you, but it looks like you're going to be meditating. looking up things about spirituality or practicing some meditation and some spiritual practices. Doing some contemplation. Some deep thinking. Alright, can we get a card for what is surrounding Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? These are both major arcana cards. Lovely. When you think of the Hermit, you know the Hermit stays in, keeps their own counsel, works on their spirituality, healing, needing a timeout and a break from the hustle and the bustle kind of energy. This is a major influence here for the weekend. So, what is surrounding Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 2nd and 3rd, please? And the Magician, we know, is a situation. Anything is possible. The Magician has all the tools on his table. The wand, the cup, the pentacle, the sword. Can make anything happen. Potential to do anything. And yet, what's going to happen, Taurus? What mood are you in? You're in the mood of the Hermit. You don't want to go out. Seems like you went. There we go. Another fake card. Temperance. Another Netflix and chill card. That's my Netflix and chill card. Okay, this is surrounding you. So all major arcana here. Surrounding you is temperance. Bringing harmony and balance back into your life. Healing. It's all very healing energy. It's like anything is possible. But you're choosing this weekend to stay in, cook some food, or order in something nice, watch some Netflix, draw a bubble bath, take care of yourself, get some incense or something, maybe even a pack of tarot cards, and just chill out at home, do some meditation. I love it. It's like this very peaceful, healing energy. Can I get one outcome, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? And I'll take the underlying energy as well from the bottom of the deck. One outcome card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 2nd and 3rd, please. Temperance is just speaking to whatever you've been doing that's kind of been out of balance. For example, you know, working too hard or spending too much, eating out too much, anything that's not healthy and it's not balanced in your life. Or for some of you, if it might be like, you know, eating unhealthy during the week because you're too busy. Kind of this energy of like going to a yoga class and then, you know, eating healthy and spending time. It's a very healing, balanced energy of taking care of yourself. All of this is lovely. All right, I'm going to pick a card for the outcome. So temperance, anyways, is just about whatever's been a little bit too much or a little too little of in your life. Balancing out and you seeing, because of this Hermit card, knowing what you need to be doing and then doing it. This is the energy of guiding you to heal. Telling you, okay, I take temperance as Netflix and chill, but really this is what's guiding you to go into hermit mode here for the weekend. Working on spirituality, working on healing. Okay, I'm going to pull last card. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, an outcome card and underlying energy, please. All right. 9 of Pentacles, and that was the situation. In the 5-card spread, 9 of Pentacles was the situation. All right, and then underlying, and this was the outcome. I swear to you, this was the outcome. And here there's 2 cards. It was King of Swords clarifying, 10 of Wands. Yeah, it was 10 of Wands and the King of Swords. It came out together. The second card was Ace of Swords. The first card was 9 of Pentacles. And the bottom card was 4 of Wands. So generally speaking, to this kind of doing you energy, speaking your truth and letting people know how you feel and being a little bit to temper that truthfulness, not too aggressive with that, you know, kind of could be a little hurtful when you speak your truth, even if you're telling the truth. So that was the read I got for you guys. So this is like a little bit going into the bigger energies here instead, okay? So this was the outcome for the last read. Let's talk about it. So this kind of healing energy here, and then the Nine of Pentacles is the outcome. Self-sufficient independence. This card is about mastering the ability to take care of yourself. This is someone who's got their life on lock, who's got their finances and everything stable. This is somebody who's focused on those things, even if it's not all perfect. With this Hermit and Temperance energy, Nine of Pentacles, and the outcome is the Single Lady card. This is where you're happy doing you, you're happy being on your own, and you're doing great at it. So for those of you who are single, this seems to be a reading for you. Otherwise, it speaks to just taking care of your needs first, as opposed to, let's say, Ten of Pentacles, where it's now you've got responsibilities to other people, your community, your family, and all these different things. Nine of Pentacles is you have the responsibility to take care of you this weekend. Underlying this energy is Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Why? Because you're the wounded warrior here. What happened, and I told you in the last read, was Ten of Wands, clarified by the King of Swords, and the outcome was Nine of Wands. And I was speaking in the last reading about some kind of setback that even though you were so close to getting to what you needed to do before you can drop the burden and relax, there was some kind of setback which ended up with the Nine of Wands. So here, with this Nine of Wands energy, it's just guarding what you've worked hard for. This is a card of the wounded warrior, being vigilant, keeping watch, expecting kind of some kind of attack or some kind of danger in the air. So Nine of Wands is not a very relaxed card. This is something, it's a stressful energy. Look at this person. It's got a wounded head, and they're still vigilantly guarding all that they've worked hard for. So I feel like this is all regarding you taking care of you, because you see what's going on. The situation is the Magician. Now, the lower vibration of the Magician, it could be a trickster vibe as well. Like being able to do whatever you want, and possibly a situation where there might be some manipulation. Otherwise, the Magician's a great card. And I'm just saying, in case that this Magician card is something, could be a Virgo, something that maybe is causing some kind of trickery here. If not, it's about having the potential to manifest anything. This is the card of the Alchemist. All right, so let's pull some Oracle cards. I'm going to pull the Gateway Oracle cards by Denise Lynn. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the weekend of March 2nd and 3rd. And again, I told you guys the Fashion Oracle cards. I know that there was somebody who just is doing great at their work. I can't look at your name right now because it's on my phone and my other phone's over there, and I don't want to interrupt the reading, but congratulations. I saw that you got moved up. I think you got a raise, or you were some kind of promotion for the fashion label that you work for. So just to reiterate here, we got in the previous read, there we go. In the previous read, we got Audrey Hepburn and Manola Blahnik, okay? But I will pull again. Breaking Barriers. I'm going to put these here. Expecting Miracles. I'm just going to go like this, okay? Make some room here. On one side, top and bottom. Expecting miracles. Majestic wonders are unfolding for you even as you read this. Watch for them and embrace them. The more you become aware of the small marvels in your life, the more they will grow in magnitude around you. The universe wants you to know what is expected tends to be realized. Expect miracles in your life. Celebrate and cherish them when they appear, no matter how small they may seem. Let go of fear and expectations. Allow the Creator to solve your challenges in mysterious and wondrous ways. Don't limit the ways in which you think miracles can appear in your life. Know that you can be the miracle in the life of another. Questions to ask yourself. How can I be even more open to miracles blossoming in my life? What are the miracles that are occurring now or are coming in the future? How am I a miracle for others? And then we're going to read breaking barriers. I am expanding beyond limitations. There are times to go with the flow. Beyond limitations into joy and freedom. Yes. This is what the regeneration card looked like. I'll show it to you. Sorry, Taurus, if some of you don't want to, like, you know, get the, where was it? I just want to show you, because you got regeneration and breathe. A lot of air energy, as I said. And you know, I wouldn't lie to you. It was so just, I was like looking at my phone like, no way. No way. 40 minutes. It was such a great read. No. And then, yeah. That's what happened. Yeah. So that's okay. You know, I'm used to it now. I'm gonna just kind of go with the flow. Where are you at? Regeneration. Okay. Breathe was one of the cards you got, speaking to getting your air energy up, okay? And meditation practice and those types of things. And look, this was it. Regeneration. Do you see? Do you see the light? The light? This tree growing again? And this beautiful lava underneath where you're like so attractive right now because your energy is so up. This, I don't know if it's the Uranus transiting Taurus, okay? Do not know. But anyways, breaking barriers. There are times to go with the flow, but this isn't one of them. Okay. Now is the time to break through self-imposed barriers. Gather your inner forces and break free from whatever's holding you back. The universe wants you to know. Don't let fear or even reason prevent you from overcoming barriers. Trust your instincts and push through. Remember to keep going and don't stop. Just as it takes effort for a chick to hatch out of its shell or a seedling to push through the hard-packed earth, this is your time to use supreme effort to break out of your own shell and reach the light. The energy of breaking through isn't always neat and tidy, so it's okay to feel messy and chaotic for a while. Eventually, the situation will sort itself out and peace will reign. Questions to ask yourself: do I have any self-imposed barriers or limitations? Are there any situations, people, or places that I need to break away from? What could my life be like if I plowed through my blockages? Amazing. So now let's get to the Colette Baron Reed Wisdom of the Oracle card. Can we please get a card for Taurus for the weekend of March 2nd and 3rd, please. There we go. Deep knowing, and on the bottom, here and now. Look how the color scheme's the same too. All right. Gateway, no, Colette Baron Reed. Okay. So let's start with 43. Because that's the one that popped out. Oh, I have a hair in my eye. Okay. Deep knowing, essential meanings, intuition, listening to the oracle within, empathy, hypersensitivity. The oracle's message: intuition is the faculty that allows you to enter into a dialogue with source, the consciousness that you are a part of but cannot see with the naked eye. It's perplexing that people are taught to ignore this natural capacity to navigate their journeys, to access their inner guidance. Know that you have an ability to read between the lines and find all the truth that was missing when the story was told. This deep knowing allows you to open the door to wisdom far greater than what is available in the limitations of human experience. You're given information that may make no sense whatsoever to the logical mind or five senses, but which is 100% correct and true. The trick is to listen and then to act accordingly. You're now invited into this sacred dialogue of deep knowing, so tune in and trust your vibes. They will be right. Ask and you will receive answers from unusual sources. And then 32, here and now. There's a little girl there stuck, you know, dreaming about the future, or stuck in the past instead of being in the present. Essential meanings: being fully present in the moment, living one day at a time. The Oracle's message: everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment counts. You have what it takes to handle anything today if you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past. Be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has the potential for you to create miracles in your life. Relationship message: it's easy to yearn for a love affair or friendship you may not have right now. One that is more romantic. Oh shit. Crap. I'm not reading the relationship message, okay? I'm sorry. But it just went into autopilot, so I'll just finish it. Okay, it's easy to yearn for a love affair or friendship you may not have right now. One that is more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate. The good old days are gone and a new day has dawned. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you. Stay present and aware that in this moment, as you cherish and approve of your beautiful self, you are a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that? Turn to Spirit to feel the joy of love in the here and now. It's pretty much what you're doing over here. So for some reason, I kept going. So we took it. All right, so now these are the Work Your Light cards by Rebecca Campbell. Can we please get a card for Taurus? And I'll take the underlying energy as well. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 2nd and 3rd, 2019. Can we please get a card for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the weekend of March 2nd and 3rd, please. All right, on the bottom, keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. And that's just like this here and now. It was speaking to, if you only knew how loved you were by spirit, right? And this card is always, for me, it's everybody's got spirit guides. Everybody has ancestors. You might not know it. You might not be able to feel it. For a lot of people, you know, it's kind of like crazy talk. But this is a card representing that, Keepers of the Earth. And the one on top, fill up your well, retreat, rest, refuel. Can't, you know, you can't, what is it? You can't serve from an empty cup or something? I don't even know. All right. Keepers of the Earth. It's not in alphabetical order. There's 5 different sections, so let me just find it. There we go, 92. So this one says, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. You are so supported. You do not stand alone. You have a magnificent team of helpers, both in this world and of the earth, who are here to help you every step of the way. Call upon them for assistance. They are here to help. The keepers of the earth acknowledge the work that you have done already and are ready to work through you. They bow at your feet and thank you for wanting to stand for them, to devote your life to protecting the earth in your unique way. It is time to increase your capacity to receive support in the physical realm. This can come in the form of financial abundance, acts of service from strangers, or people flocking to help you in your work. The only thing that is stopping you right now is your capacity to receive support. Guys, we got this already, right? In the previous card from Colette Baron Reid, the 2 polar bears was speaking to a leg up, saying it's not a good idea anymore to just do everything on your own, to start delegating and asking for help or assistance. Okay, so I'll keep going. It is time to increase your capacity to receive support in the physical realm. This can come in the form of financial abundance, acts of service from strangers, or people flocking to help you in your work. The only thing that is stopping you right now is your capacity to receive support. You deserve to be rewarded for the work that you are doing. You do not need to go at it alone. Call upon the keepers of the earth to help you and your mission. Open your heart and your mind to receiving more than you ever thought possible. What kind of support do you need? Call it in right away. Work your light activation. Hold the card on your heart and say, I am open to receiving a whole new level of support for my life and my work, and I call it in now, including any other specific requests here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then fill up your well, which is at 66. Retreat, rest, refuel. That's all this energy, healing and rest, right? The most selfless thing you can do is to fill up your own inner well. When we are running around half filled, we subconsciously look to things and people around us to give us the nourishment and nurturing that we so deeply crave. Nothing can grow in barren lands. You are no good to anyone if you're running on empty. The feminine is bountiful, fertile, and rich. Tend to your own well and watch as the amount you have to give multiplies. If your inner well isn't full, you will find yourself craving things from the outside world to fill it. This is our body's instinctive way of reaching for the grounding and nurturing that we are not allowing ourselves. What nourishes you? What refuels your body? What is nectar for your soul? What brings you back to life? What is your secret medicine? What makes you feel abundant and fertile, overspilling with life? It may be gardening, arranging flowers, getting a massage, using luxurious essential oils, snuggling up on the couch, hiking, sipping a good coffee at your favorite cafe, attending a women's circle, reading about sacred sites, spontaneous bike rides, walking along the beach, or yin yoga. What nourishes you is your medicine. When you give yourself the medicine that you need to be nourished, you nourish all those around you, for there is more than enough to go around. So the Work Your Light activation is do something to fill up your well today. And that's what all of this energy is using, taking care of yourself. All right, guys, so let's pull a fashion oracle card. Now, I already said we got Audrey Hepburn and Manola Blahnik last time. Let's see who we get this time. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, for March 2nd and 3rd. Can we please get a fashion oracle card for March 2nd and 3rd, please? I know this is all very calm, peaceful, healing energy. And these cards are, ooh, Grace Kelly. Why not? Not what if. A woman must always look like a lady. Who says you can't become a princess? All right, so I'm going to put this here. And the one on the bottom, Stephen Jones. Hats are the volume control to your personality. Wear a crown, even if it's only in your mind. Clubbing can be a good career move. Now, are they talking about like night clubbing? What are they talking about? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's go to Grace Kelly first. Grace Kelly was the American actress who became a real-life princess. Best known as Hitchcock's muse, she fell in love with the south of France when shooting her third film for him, To Catch a Thief. And it was there that she met and fell in love with Prince Rainier of Monaco. Kelly took on her final role in high society in 1955, but the engagement ring she wore on screen was her own, and by the time the film was released, she had swapped Hollywood for royalty. The large Hermes bag that she used to conceal her first pregnancy from the press became so associated with her that it was renamed the Kelly, and the waiting list for the bag, like her appeal, continues. Then Stephen Jones. All right, this is interesting. I haven't seen him before. Stephen Jones, or Stephen Jones or Stephen Jones, I'm not sure, is one of the 20th century's most important British milliners who has collaborated with the greats Galliano, Westwood, Marc Jacobs, Jean-Paul Gaultier, and Alea. After graduating from St. Martin's, in 1979, Jones became part of the new romantic scene, regularly frequenting the Blitz nightclub. Okay, so it is about nightclubs, with Boy George and Steve Strange. His millinery mixes tradition with pop culture, function with frivolity, and has been worn by clients as varied as Princess Diana and Grace Jones. In 2009, he co-curated Hats, an anthology at the V&A, and he continues to host Hedonism at London Fashion Week, an initiative to celebrate emerging British milliners. You have to look up milliners. I don't know what that is. Probably, is it someone who makes hats? I don't know. But isn't that interesting? And he's got like one of these hats here looking like a paint palette with a brush coming out of it. And it says here, hats are the volume control to your personality. Isn't that hilarious? Wear a crown, even if it's only in your mind. Hell yeah. Okay, clubbing can be a good career move. So for some of you, Taurians, it may be a good idea to go out, go dancing, okay? If you're still young, if you still can, if it doesn't look silly for you, do it. And for those who are older, from my heart, I seriously suggest salsa or tango or something along those lines. It's something that doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, whatever your age. Go out, instant action, instant fun, instant moving, okay, and socializing. Like, don't go there if you don't know how to do it. You got to learn first. Take some lessons. Take some lessons, a couple, and then, you know, go out and see and grab a cocktail and enjoy. It's your life. Have some fun. All right, let's end this with a Buddha Shakti Wisdom Power. All right, on the bottom, Sri Yantra, cosmic map to your true, playful, laughing self. When feeling disheartened, stop and watch a child at play. So I'm going to put this here. And when I say I love these cards, like, there is no words. I love these cards so much. I love the way it's made. I love how it feels. I love the cover here. I just love these cards. Okay. Woo! Vajrapani Hayagriva, guardian at the temple gate. Use your strength to help someone who is struggling. All this fire energy around this Buddha is enlightened energy. He's got a horse's head coming out of his head. All of these things have symbolism. This dorji in his hand represents indestructibilism in every single thing, every piece. Anyways, let's just talk about it here. Let's talk about this. Let's get the nice healing message for the weekend. 24. Let's go with this one first. Sri Yantra. It says Lalita Tripasundari is the playful red goddess, and we know this because she's in our Divine Feminine Oracle deck. Lalita, she's got an arrow, she's an Indian girl, curly hair, smiling, you know, laughter brings me back to the light kind of thing. Is the playful, okay, so Lalita Tripasundari is the playful red goddess who in her delight creates all of manifestation. Her yantra or chakra mandala is a map of the emergence of energies from her most inner subtle vibration to the most outer coarse level of form, the level we see with our eyes. The central point is the scintillation of the goddess herself. She can be compared to the first words in the Christian Bible. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The energy sound waves vibrate outwards, surrounding her with 5 downward-facing triangles of female energy that intersect with 4 upward-facing male energy triangles. Their convergence creates the universe. The next level of energy is represented by petals containing the Sanskrit vowels and consonants. The energy of this level is knowable to us as sound, and therefore language. People commonly say Sanskrit is a holy language. Perhaps the early languages were more connected to the divine than languages that evolved out of them, because they were born at a time when people were closer to nature and their own selves. Feelings and impressions coalescing into ideas formed into sounds that came from a heart less obscured. The petals are surrounded by an outer square representing the earth. It has doorways or gates called bupura. This is where and how practitioners can engage in practice to connect to Lalita. The topmost gate is the eastern gate and represents the way of mantras. The western gate at the bottom represents the performance of rites and rituals. The northern gate to the left is entryway via the path of intellect and wisdom. And the southern gate is an entryway through bhakti, the spirit of devotional love. The earth level shows Ganesh and the Matrikas, 7 ancient, fierce mother goddesses. Chamunda, which is in brackets Kali, Vaishnavi, in brackets is Lakshmi, Brahmani, in brackets is Devi, and Kumari, in brackets is Saraswati, and Indrani. At this level, we see energy and interpret it with our eyes. And so the energy runs through the filter of our brain, looks like human and animal form. The matrikas make the mudra gestures, fear not, and granting of blessings, with their central hands and their other hands holding implements representative of their states. Ganesh to their left. Do you see Ganesh in there? Yeah, Ganesh is over here. It's very barely, it's hard to see. I know you guys won't be able to see it. Ganesh to the left is the first position because in any ceremonial worship, it is common to first invoke Lord Ganesha's help, as he is the remover of obstacles. Bhairava is standing in for his Matrika consort, Maheshwari, Radhani, because he is often placed at the end of the line of Matrikas. And that was that card, okay? So next one, this one is Vajrapani Hayagriva, number 22, guardian at the temple gate. The Bodhisattva Vajrapani is often painted in tankas next to the Buddha with Avalokiteshvara on the opposite side, sort of like the bouncers for Buddhism. Now, Avalokiteshvara is the Buddha of compassion, like how there's His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama, who's like the human incarnation of this Buddha of compassion, or Kuan Yin. If you know of Kuan Yin, that is the Buddha of compassion as well. In China's Kuan Yin, female form. Okay, so when you visit a temple, you will meet him. He is often placed at the entrance to ward off anyone who might come to harm the teachings, the spiritual community, Sangha, or the temple. He is strong and unwavering, and so his body appears to us as massive and heavy, a symbol of strength. He is a protector of the teachings and removes obstacles to them. He stands in the Indian warrior yoga pose, ready to spring into action at a moment's notice. He holds an implement called a vajra, symbol of the energy channels of the body, while his other hand is raised in the threatening gesture. He represents the power of all Buddhas. When a horse's head projects out of Vajrapani's head, he becomes the deity Hayagriva, a yidam or personal protector deity. They are like mirrors to our true self, and interestingly, they are all fierce with the intent to grow. It is their core purpose and our core purpose in this world. As a practitioner matures, they begin to visualize their yidams and identify with them. Through this work, they see their personality traits, their profession, chemistry, and personality as just so much flotsam in the water, and don't take it all so to heart. They become humble when they realize they are not really who they used to think they were, and they are then freed from the prison of their human experience. Fearlessness arises, and they are able to truly serve others as their humanness drops off like an old coat, discarded with the coming of spring. All right, guys, maybe that was a little heavy for some of you, but I love these cards, and I must include it in the weekend. Makes me happy. And now, because I said expecting miracles, I'm just going to throw in the miracles now. You know, as soon as it said that, I was like, okay, that's a sign. I need to use the Miracles Now card. This is very quick. Can we get a card, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? So thank you to the ancestors. Thank you to Goddess Lalita. Thank you to Vajrapani. Love you all. All right, so let's get one card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the weekend of March 2nd and 3rd. Okay, that's it. That's what I'll take. And then on the bottom we've got, if I want to feel supported, I must support myself. This is all about taking care of yourself, guys. Okay. So I'm going to put this one on the bottom card was here. Right? And that's this independent lady here supporting herself. And then on the top we got, when I shine bright, I give others permission to shine with me. I don't know if you can see that. I will check. And that's it, guys. That's your reading for the weekend of March 2nd and 3rd. Love you all. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend. And I will be seeing you guys very soon, because tomorrow I'll upload your video for Monday. Alright, have fun, take care of yourself, go dancing if you can. Otherwise, it's a very chill weekend of healing and taking care of yourself. And it's very spiritual. Alright, love you all. Bye-bye.